Another day, another thought. Let's jump right into it, man. We're back, RJ. We're back at one of the people we have covered for a very long time now. Actually, for I think more than 1.5 years. Of course, we're talking about Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany,
She's
Tiffy,
back. She's back.
Tiff.
She might be going one way, but let's take a look. Fair use.
Hi, Dina and Pat. A Cook County judge has ordered Tiffany Henyard to appear in court this afternoon to answer claims that while she was in office, she failed to comply with state transparency laws and turn over spending and other records. Her response was that she was simply the face of the village and not its record keeper. In today's hearing, one of the hearings is in connection to a law.
You need to rewind that. This is not usual for. Usually we just let it
The
play out,
intro.
but
Yeah.
you need to you need to replay that part. What was her argument?
Whoa, yeah, it's a crazy argument, actually. Fair use.
Was in office, she failed to comply with state transparency laws and turn over spending and other records. Her response was that she was simply the face of the village and not its record keeper. In today's hearing, one of the hearings is in connection to a lawsuit filed by the Edgar County Watchdog.
She was endorsed by by the village. She's only the face.
She was,
the organization sued the village of Dalton after.
She was the village's influencer. she had an affiliate marketing deal with the village. Yo, that's crazy. Can you imagine that?
Crazy.
You get elected.
Oh man, this is crazy. Let's continue.
After Henyard's administration ignored Freedom of Information Act requests last January. Prior to today's appearance, Henyard was found in contempt of court, and we expect to learn today whether there will be any punishment for that. Over the last several years, Henyard has been at the center of controversy and an ongoing FBI investigation for questionable spending and claims that she used her government power to retaliate against people she perceived as opponents.
That's one part.
Yo. Oh, man. No.
Continue.
Oh, man. Am I gonna? Yeah. Just show that. Show it again. Just where you are right now. Just share that screen. Where you left off. Where you left off.
This one. No.
I'm just saying. Listen to this one. Doesn't she look? Doesn't she look like Lil Wayne? If Lil Wayne was a woman and didn't have tattoos. The only difference is that Lil Wayne is
drunk.
The difference is that Lil Wayne is an icon that can rap. He's a rap legend.
I don't know if he can rap anymore, but
well,
he used to be able to rap.
To me, he's a rap legend, but
yeah. He's a rap legend. Doesn't mean that he can rap right now. Only thing he can rap is a chicken rap. That's all.
It's ganja. It's ganja.
Oh, let's go to the next one. Fair use.
Takes the fifth rather than testify in court. Supervisor takes the fifth rather than testify in court today.
Yeah, she'd been ordered to appear. WGN's Jewel Hillary is live at the Daily Center with details on her hearing. Jewel.
Hi, good evening, you all. Unlike former board and supervisor meetings today, Tiffany Henyard's appearance in court was pretty quick and easy. She was ordered to come to court, I should say, in person after being found in contempt for not following state transparency laws and submitting records during her time in office. Now, as you mentioned, instead of testifying today, her attorney pled the fifth on the former mayor's behalf. Just after 2 p.m. Friday, Tiffany Henyard, the former Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, walked into circuit court. Tiffany, do you have any thoughts about being in court today, being ordered to come to court?
We don't have any comment right now.
Friday's hearing focused on a lawsuit filed by the public interest group Edgar County Watchdogs. The organization sued the village of Dalton after Henyard's administration ignored Freedom of Information Act requests last January, seeking spending and other records. Her attorney, Bo Brinley, says Henyard doesn't have them.
She has no idea what that document was. She's going back to some board meeting where they say she held up a single piece of paper. I don't know how and could expect her to remember what that was, given how many meetings there have been and how much chaos there was in Dalton.
During court, Henyard was asked to testify, but with an ongoing FBI investigation looking into questionable spending and claims that she used her government power to retaliate against people she perceived as opponents during her time as Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, Brinley advised her to plead the fifth.
I think that's what anybody that's smart and reasonable and has a lawyer is going to do under these circumstances. She's not a public figure anymore. She's not in office. And she has every right to exercise her rights under the Constitution to protect herself.
Court documents say Henyard
Ain't looking good, man. Ain't looking good. If you're getting accused that you're pleading the fifth, it ain't looking good.
Well, not necessarily, but I guess we'll get to that in a bit. Guys, first and foremost, want to thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Whatever your thoughts are, remember to share it with us in the comment section below. Rate the show by pressing the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon as well. KaiR, we're talking about Tiffany Henyard. I thought we were done with her. Of course, the last the last story we covered of Tiffany, and we do have, I know, on the Double Thought Clips channel, which is
And on this channel as well.
and on this channel as well,
Yeah.
we have the throwbacks.
Yeah, compilation.
So, the compilation, the throwbacks. But yeah, we talked about this time coming, but it's actually here right now. And
This is by the way, this is not even the FBI probe. This
this isn't the FBI.
some kind of a watchdog that's suing her right now.
This is a civil court, you're saying.
This is a civil court. So
Yeah,
it's
a civil
not,
case. Well, the FBI has been on her tail for a long while.
yeah. They are on that bumper, as they say.
Yeah, which I'm
Very
guessing
close.
is real. Seeing as by Tiffany's character, I'm guessing that tail is real fur. It's not like the imitation kind. You know, she buys the expensive stuff. Dalton's finest. Any case. But yeah, guys, remember to rate the show, press the like button. Let's proceed, KaiR.
Yes, let's continue. Fair use.
Henyard refused to respond to emails from last fall from Dalton Council requesting records in response to the FOIA request.
The watchdogs were looking for something pretty simple, which were some credit card bills. All my clients wanted, all the public deserved, was to be able to look at what she was waving around that said that was canceled.
With no documents in hand, Henyard's counsel was permitted by the judge to file an affidavit.
She doesn't have it. All we have to do is advise them with an affidavit. The judges agreed that that's fine, and we'll do it immediately.
Eventually, I think the people of Dalton asked the mayor to stop when they elected someone else, which was her real defense today, which is that she got out of this by losing an election.
A follow-up hearing is scheduled for June 11th online. Also, during today's proceedings, the judge also brought up another complaint where Tiffany Henyard, the village of Dalton, and a couple of Dalton fire and police commissioners are named as defendants. Henyard's attorney says she had no idea about this complaint and has been given time to seek counsel. Reporting live.
I did know. I don't know. I don't know my name. I don't know my date of birth. I don't know what I did. I was high during my 4 years. High in a sense of high of the power. I don't know what happened those 4 years. That's going to be it, Audrey.
That's gonna be it. But civil
for
case
now.
versus a criminal case, those are two separate things, right? And you do have the responsibility to, I mean, you have an obligation, not even a possibility. You have an obligation, KaiR, to record how you spend the people's money. Now,
And also give them transparency. Not only
of
that.
course, now they're not asking you to do the bookkeeping, but you should be able to prove that you did. Hey man, yeah, the lawyer said that I'm the face. I'm not just some guy that does the books.
No. Worse, I'm just a face. I'm just a front nut runner.
Yeah.
They're trying to blame me for everything. I wasn't the one doing anything.
Yeah.
I was actually by chance there. I don't know how I came into this position. People elected me. I don't know why. Because I failed as an entrepreneur, but some way, somehow, people like me.
Yeah.
They want to change. Well,
I mean, it's good that she has a lawyer now, because
it's
I
the same
think
lawyer.
she,
It's the
yeah,
same
yeah, no, I
lawyer,
know,
man.
no, yeah, but I'm saying as probably that's probably the lawyer that he got to when it was too late, when she was already, when the manure was already up to her knees.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if up to her knees, but up to her nose, probably. Yeah.
Do you think that they have like I guess it's a combination of it's like a combination of a cesspool and a and quicksand, because
Oh,
the more she moves, the deeper she goes.
jeez. Yeah. Yeah. That's her situation right now, man. I don't think it's going to get better. She might claim that she didn't know, and she might claim all these things. I mean, you can do that in a civil case, but when it comes to you cannot claim being naive, not knowing when you're fighting a criminal case.
Oh, wasn't that allowed? Oh, my bad.
Well, maybe that's the thing Daddy should have went, but I didn't know. I didn't know I cannot fly. I can't fly. This sounds crazy, but this is what he did. I don't know that I cannot fly men from another state to another state to insert their tool into my girlfriend and pay them. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I cannot buy
Yeah.
drugs and have a drug runner next to me all the time. I didn't know. I didn't. Well, baby oil is not illegal. So I want to say I didn't know I cannot use the baby oil, but baby oil is not illegal. It's how he used it is illegal. Anyway, it's gonna be very interesting how this plays out. I don't think it's gonna be. This is probably a nothing burger. It's gonna end up like a nothing burger, but it's a prequel to
Yeah.
what's gonna come.
Yeah.
She's
And
probably gonna spend the,
one thing people miss oftentimes is that sometimes you just need to shake.
again.
Sometimes you just need to shake the tree. I'm talking about
Mm,
like no jokes, right? So I'm
mm,
not gonna, of course, here we don't say pause, we don't say those things, no diddy. But I'm just saying sometimes you need to, sometimes you don't, you know that something's up there, but you don't know what.
yeah.
And you just need to rattle it, shake it to see what falls down. And that's what happens sometimes with court cases. Because you know what happens sometimes, KR? To defend yourself in court, in, for example, the first case, you will use certain arguments that might be used against you in the second case.
I know. I know. He was doing that right now.
Yeah. So you can actually bait someone, or just by sending them documents and claims and suing them, and that person is forced to play defense. Now the best thing that she can do is probably plead the fifth, most likely, because I think like I said, it's like quicksand. Every time she moves, she
Yeah, it's
goes
very
deeper and deeper
it's bad. It's bad.
into the cesspool. So, and it's a cesspool of her. It's a cesspool of her own lies, KR. And then she'll start contradicting herself even more. I mean, it's the best thing that she can do right now. But I think right now, can you imagine? You just step down. You had two offices. You were the Thornton Township Supervisor and you were the Dalton Mayor.
Talking about dropping the bag. You drop a 300,000 a year job like this because you just couldn't do what you had to do. Imagine that. But yeah,
Because you
continue.
needed more.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's not. It's not. It's just like people who win the lottery. And that's basically what happened in her case. Because from the stories we heard people tell who were close to Dalton and Thornton, it was by pure luck that
She was
that those
there at the right
positions
time.
were basically handed to her. She was I don't want to say the best person for the job, but most likely the one that would cause more friction. At least that's what
Less.
they less
Less
friction.
friction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apologies. The one that would cause less friction. At least
Yeah.
that's what they thought. Of course, that didn't happen. That wasn't the case. But I think if she had one job, KaiR.
Yeah. Totally agree.
They told her, "Here's the ball. We're not asking you to win the game. Just don't turn the ball over."
It was a turnover machine.
Instead of
She's the
not
reverse
not
of
only did she turn the ball over, she started scoring in the opposing team's basket.
she's the reverse Haliban. Dropping left
You're
and
right. She's hella bad.
Hella bad, yeah. They're calling him the moment right now. What are they doing?
The moment, yeah.
Rebranding the moment. Yeah, the moment
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton.
they're claiming he's now the moment. They're trying to rebrand it. That name is gonna stick. The
Yeah, it
Haliban is
it
never gonna get away. You
No,
know
I
what
wish
the
I-
moment is? The moment when he explodes in people's faces. Like a Haliban.
Okay, let's move.
Let's go to that.
Let's go.
Guys, let us know in the comments what you think. We'll pick one of the best ones to feature one of our future videos. And of course, make sure you share your hottest take, RJ.
Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. And stay tuned for our email letters. The best comment will get a mention in a future show, just like we have a comment of the week in this show. So if you want your comment to get highlighted, do comment and engage with us here.
Yeah, this was a crazy situation last week, man. That happened in Vegas, where a YouTuber confronted another one. This is the YouTuber, well, turning himself in. Fair use.
Recording.
Hello? Can you come over here real quick? Let's just face the wall right here. We're just going to detain you real quick, okay? You got any weapons on you or anything? All right. You could double cuff it if you want.
Manny Weiss. This is Sin City Manny Wife, who turned himself in after crashing out on fellow YouTuber Finny the Legend on the Las Vegas trip. Crazy story. We're gonna take a look at what happened before the earlier that day, what happened in the past, and of course, we're gonna show you parts of the whole situation, not the full situation. But yeah, it's crazy, RJ.
Yeah, it's really crazy. And I heard about this story. I'm not familiar with the circumstances. Don't know any of these content creators, so maybe you can tell me a bit more about them as well, what they are known for. Guys, if you know them, please let us know as well in the comment section. Do you know them? Do you know who they are? Let us know. Also, Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos, and stay tuned for our newsletter. But if you know these guys, please let us know in the comment section. Did you watch him? Did you hear the story? But yeah, I guess KR has something to say about him as well. So KR.
Yes. Let's start right away with who was he? Finny the legend. Let me start with Finny the legend, the one who got clapped up and who's not here with us anymore. Finny the legend had the YouTube channel Finny the Legend, where he basically I don't know how it turned that way. It seems like he was a supporter of Sin City, Manny Weiss in the early stages, but at a certain point he probably turned on Sin City because of maybe the way he made the videos. But it basically started, actually, if you look at the videos, it seems like he only makes videos about Sin City, Manny Weiss, and that's what was the problem. We're talking here, of course, about a guy who has 7K subscribers and 199 videos. And well, I don't have Sin City Manny Weiss's YouTube page because apparently it's been deleted. But he had 15K. So people are clapping each other right here over 15,000 subs and 7,000 subs.
So Finny the legend was the troll.
Yeah, he was the troll, kind of. Yeah, you can.
And he
you can
was
say he
only
the troll.
making videos dissing Sin City Manny Weiss.
Yeah, criticizing him, creating 6-hour-long streams.
And how much
Live stream.
How much followers did Finny the legend had?
Finny had 7,000. Sin City Manny Weiss had about 15K. So the man had half of his subscribers making only videos. You can say hating or whatever.
Did they know each other in real life? Is that known? Are they from the
I
same
don't think they
block
were.
or ops?
They're not
or-
from the same block because Finny was on vacation in Las Vegas. So they're not from the same block. Not sure that they know each other. They know each other off the net because, of course, let me show you their interactions before this. Fair use.
Get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Fuck that. You know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike? Fuck that, nigga. You swing at me, we swinging back twice. Boot him to the motherfucking moon.
This was shortly before it all happened.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Field bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus. That's right. We outside. We're doing fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel? We're doing the fuel bar tonight. Fucking go. Or wherever you go, I will be there. come on, I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know? Hey!
Yo muestro velocidad.
Playing with people's mental state is crazy. Definitely if you know they are crazy.
Yeah. Yo muestro velocidad.
Don't get it, but
What does that translate to in English?
I'll show you my speed.
Close.
Yo muestro.
I didn't say mi velocidad. I said yo muestro velocidad. He was barking like speed, man.
Oh man. Hey, this is where they even interacted with each other on live. Fair use.
It's always black people talking shit. Sit down, nigga. What's up, motherfucker?
Yeah, I made your girl my bitch.
Your girl's a bitch.
You know, I did not touch the lady at all. You see the fucking video. Okay? You didn't touch the
Let y'all put my dick in your mouth.
Your girl's a bitch.
I'll put my dick in your mouth.
Okay? The lady was assaulting me.
You don't know shit, bitch. They get your fucking bitch fucked.
Come to me,
I'll
she starts
fuck.
assaulting me, so I use my pepper spray.
It's always black people talking shit. Sit down, nigga.
Yeah. So this is, I think one thing, we all know some people are not totally with us, meaning they are not mentally stable. I think it's not advisable to push people that are mentally, if you know someone is mentally unstable, it's very irresponsible to push them over the edge.
And not only that, KaiR, I mean, you dedicate your whole, you basically have a hate channel focused on one person.
Yeah.
And you're saying that person is mentally ill?
Everyone is mentally in this situation.
And as you said, man, but I think mentally ill or not, you can't continue pushing people. You can't
pushing the buttons.
You keep pushing the buttons. Even people who might not have mental issues, man. You can trigger, you can flip. It's just one moment. And now, in this case, it's premeditated because he's been searching. He was looking for him. He has bullet point material. So he had it at least to look for him. To go the extra mile.
No
to
pun
call
intended.
his friends, to tell his friends at the various yeah, no pun intended, but I get I missed that one. But he had motivation and reason to look for him. The guy that's been apparently dissing him, only making videos about him.
And this is crazy.
No, man. But so why did he have like a mask on?
I mean, he does like these streams, and it's like he does like this type of streams where he's trying to entertain, walk around Las Vegas and stream around, having fun. Again, I don't think he
didn't have that. It's not, let's say, what he had on when he did what he did.
No, because this was the situation when it happened. So the crazy part is, RJ, he was streaming. Finny was streaming live on the strip when it happened.
So he could find him. He just had to stay tuned for his live stream.
I'll show you this one, and I'm gonna cut it off when it happens. But this is when he turned off his stream. So he knew that guy was at the strip, but he just turned off his stream. As you can see him, Finny.
Yeah.
Finny was streaming, and as you can see, Manny was looking for him. He was walking on the strip. Look at him. Yeah, they circled him. He walks by. It seems like he saw him because he starts to smile.
Facts, donut.
So who the person you see here is his wife, is Finny's wife. Unfortunately, she was caught in the crossfire as well.
She also went. She's also not here with us.
Just gonna play the audio.
The audio. Don't play the audio.
Okay, I won't play the audio. Okay.
Don't play the audio, man. What are you doing, man?
Okay. I don't know. But he's trying, as you can see, he's trying to talk to him, and then he raises up. I'm not gonna play it. He raises up and he starts blasting. You couldn't see it, so that's why I didn't play it. I just move it forward.
And then people started running, I guess. Yeah,
People started
they
running,
started
and the wife tries to turn the camera on. She starts screaming at him, and as you can see here, well, it cuts off right here, but because it's another angle. But basically, when she starts screaming at him, "What are you doing?" He turns around, caps her as well, and the camera falls sideways. So, unfortunately, both Finny and his wife were clapped that night, and
stupid. Very stupid.
it's over nothing, RJ. Over some, I don't know what would compel someone to create a channel that's totally directed at someone's character, because you're trying to make fun of someone, break them in a way that's some people cannot cope with those type of situations. And I think, yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm not saying that what Benny did was good. Totally don't agree with what he did, but yeah, it's unfortunate, because now both the wife and Finny are not here anymore, and Manny is gonna do life if he's lucky.
Yeah. Over nothing. But you know what, KR? That's the reason why I always tell people, and I really live by it. You never know what's in someone's head.
Yeah. Never know.
You never know what's in someone's head. So sometimes it's just good to let
know
people
when
be.
you've won. Know
And
when you've won.
And when you've and walking away as well,
Walk
right?
away,
Because
yeah.
someone who has nothing to lose, someone who has nothing to lose, KR.
That's the crazy part, right? They knew he didn't have nothing to lose, and they still had 2 strikes on him. As you can see in the beginning, they were talking about it. He said, "I cannot put it onto my heart to strike him a 3rd time. Maybe someone else did, and now he thinks it's you." Yeah, it's crazy. Man. It's crazy. So it's a shame that this had to happen. Again, I think Manny is gonna do life if he's lucky. I don't know if Nevada has the deletion penalty, but yeah, it's not looking good for him. I don't think they have it because it's Nevada, it's California. So
I know nothing about that, but that's not important to me. What's important, I mean, KR, the damage is already done, and
yeah,
you can call Finny innocent in this. I can argue that the wife was maybe innocent because she wasn't the one talking. It's her man that was talking, but it's not like it's not in you were talking ish about people, about someone. You were only making hate content about that person. You're saying that that person has mental illness, yet you continue making it. So what's the purpose? And that I mean, let's not talk ill about the on the live, but the non-living. Let me call them that. Because yeah, so let's not talk bad about them. But yeah, it's
Unfortunate. Very
yeah.
unfortunate. Guys, let us know what you think about this whole situation. Do you think Manny was able to why are you looking like that? You look like what is this? What is he gonna say this time? What kind of crazy question does he have? No,
Let
it's
me
it's
see.
a question. Do you think that Manny will game changer? Be a game changer?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Manny is a game changer?
Game changer in what way?
That people will stop bullying people on YouTube? Will he change
No,
the
I
game,
think
or is it just
no,
is
man.
he
People
going
do
to
crazy
be
things.
the person who's gonna inspire more people to clap their ops? This is
Yeah.
YouTube is the new streets.
YouTube
Crazy.
is the new streets. Yeah. Yeah.
YouTube is the new streets. Guys,
I
let us
don't
know in the
think.
comments what you
I don't
think.
know.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, only thing I want is finish your thoughts.
I don't think. I mean, YouTube is the new streets. I think content creation in general. You see that, for example, on IG they started desensitizing things, but we have to stay considerate. Let's say even despite all of these things, which is why I speak of. Let's not speak ill of the non-living. There are other ways that you can refer to those people. Case in point, private chat. But
I knew
I
it. I
think,
saw it already, and I
but
knew
I think
before you send it. I know what you were trying to say.
you didn't know that. But I'm
When you
saying
said
that
when you were looking for the word, you said almost said it yourself. You almost said walking. You already said you almost I could see it on your mind before you said it. I wanted to say it before I opened the chat, but I was like, let me keep my mouth shut because it's very disrespectful to call people who just got capped. The body is still warm.
I'm not saying, just to be clear, I pay my respect to everyone. I'm not saying that. I'm saying people call it. There are people who refer to
Yeah, they
them.
call it. Yeah,
So we call them the non-living.
yeah.
May their
R.I.P.
soul rest in peace.
R.I.P. R.I.P. People, guys, stay, keep your head on a swivel. Don't think creating hate. You think maybe that hate content will get you ahead? Maybe it will. Well, maybe also get you ahead into your grave. So make sure you dot your T's. Not dot your T's.
Better
Cross your
touch your
T's
teeth, because we'll cross your eyes.
before they put a projectile between your eyes. Anyway, let us know in the comments what you think.
Self-titled. Oh man.
Talking about self-titled. Oh
You
man.
better cross your teeth.
Legendary rapper talking about The Walking Dead. He was talking about The Walking Dead. Anyway, drop your thoughts down below and we'll be picking one of the best to feature one of our future videos. RJ.
Yeah, I guess you can't call them IRL streamers. Well, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. Also, stay tuned for our newsletter.
Yes. The final topic of the day, and we're gonna run right through it, man. This is it. We talked about it last week, RJ. Or it was 2 weeks ago, where I showed you a couple of AI videos of the latest developments. And we said basically we're going to take a look deeper into the AI sphere. So this is what we're gonna do right now. So shocking developments in AI and the change that is coming. Let's start first of all with an interview that Sam Altman gave. And Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI. For those who don't know, OpenAI is the company that actually runs ChatGPT. And well, he's one of the, let's call it the big CEOs these days. I mean, he's a billionaire already and growing every day. Let's take a look. Fair use.
The thing I think the world is not ready for, like people have maybe abstractly thought like, okay, it's going to be a better programmer than me. It's going to be better at customer support and whatever. I don't think the world has really had the humanoid robots moment yet. And I don't think that's very far away from like a visceral, like, oh man, this is going to do a lot of things that people used to do. So yeah, it's coming. And we have always tried to just be super honest about what we think the impact may be, realizing that we'll be wrong on a lot of details.
What happens when the humanoid robots get here?
I mean, they'll obviously do a lot of jobs, but the point I was trying to make is I think like the first day you're like walking down the street and there's like 7 robots that walk past you doing things or whatever, it's going to feel very sci-fi. The thing I think the world is not ready for, like.
So not only AI, we're talking about humanoid robots like the Tesla, etc. But yeah, it's gonna be there's a lot of change that's gonna come, and we're gonna take a look more today on the AI side. We're gonna look at latest videos, more videos that have been released. People are doing AMSRs. I think it's called ASMR. Sorry, by AI, which is quite interesting. The route they took, but yeah, it's there's changes coming, and it's gonna be within these next 5 years. And there's a lot of people who are currently being trained in college that will have a very difficult time up ahead from now on, because a lot of entry level jobs will be probably less available. Let's choose that word. RJ.
Yeah, for sure. And I was listening to a Gary V interview. He was talking about even AI influencers, right? AI influencers with millions of followers on social media platforms. He's saying that that's going to be a thing, and if you believe it, or if you think that you can stop it, then you're behind the curve. You need to accept that it's going to be the future and do something about it. Hey, it's scary, to be honest. It's very scary to think of, but it is what it is. Guys, before we proceed, this is a very interesting topic. We would appreciate your thoughts. Do you think that this is all a hype? Do you think that is true? How quickly do you think that AI and, well, AI we're already seeing, but how quickly do you think that we'll see humanoid robots walking around like it's nothing? Let us know as well. But KaiR, this is like a real iRobot moment, right? So guys, let us know that. Also, I have to ask you again to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon, and stay tuned for our newsletter.
Yes. Let's start with the first video, which is, let's take a look. Fair use.
Angela Carter here, live from the Cedar Grove flood disaster. Just kidding, I'm not real.
You send this to a grandma. She's gonna think
This is Dana Brooks reporting live from Ocean View Beach. Just kidding, I'm not real. This is Charlotte Reed reporting live from Clearwater Beach, where an unidentified... Just kidding, I'm not real.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy. And this is not only it. Let's go to the next one. Fair use. Let me open this up.
The first plunge into an active volcano. Let's send it. We spent $50 million to rebuild the Titanic just to sink it again. Last person to abandon ship gets a Lambo.
I covered my entire body in compost and waited to see what started growing.
Running for my life on North Sentinel Island. Day 3. Should have picked Bali. All right. I've sealed my head in this plastic box, and I'm gonna try to read the entire dictionary before I pass out. Flying into North Korea with a lawn chair and 1,000 party balloons. Don't try this at home.
I'm about to survive 100 days in the African savannah, only eating and drinking what my body already gave up. Basically, the circle of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're cooking with plutonium-239. It's hot, it's dangerous, and it's definitely illegal.
I'm doing K2 the honest way. Alone, unprepared, and in a straight line. Leave a comment for the search team. About to do the.
What about this one, RJ?
Wavy be showing everybody my clips like he discovered me or something. Boy, please. Wavy love filming me when I don't got no lashes on, but still look better than his ex. Wavy swear he just documents in the culture now.
Right. Nah, girl, he documenting you walking away.
And zooming in every time. Wavy always got his camera ready, like he not the main one, trying to see me bend over. Wavy talking about angles, like I need help looking good. Wavy always filming me like I'ma disappear. Boy, I'm the main feature. Wavy said he caught me in my chill vibe. I said, baby, this is the campaign.
This is right now. Imagine by the end of this year. More.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
More.
We are.
you wanna say something?
Yeah. We're. What's the point, man?
It's gonna be like you said. The influencer stuff is gonna be very interesting because, as you can see, the AI engine can already create situations like an influencer would. So imagine if it gets more data about environment. So basically what you could do is you can choose the exact environment, for example, Paris, and you can put your influencer in the middle of Paris. I'm going to show you the 4D angle, the full 360 that you can do. But first of all, this is also something they've been creating lately. I don't know if you've seen this one.
Good, fam. Your boy David here, about to yeet this little stone at Goliath and see what happens.
Okay, so I told y'all to trust the process, but no, y'all wanted to stay in Egypt stacking bricks.
Yo, it's Shadrach. This random dude just showed up. It's getting lit in here.
I got the horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Hat is matte black. Got the boots that's black to match.
You know I'm a daddy's boy. He's got me in this Technicolor drip. Brother's so jelly right now. They're looking a little sus.
These Philistines thought they could flex on me. Big mistake. I just took some pre-workout and finna bring the house down.
I would like to formally apologize to God, the sailors, and this whale. Sorry, dude. Good, fam.
Even more.
A real sandwich shop. I made it with AI. A visual story built around one idea. Made to matter. Not gourmet, not fussy, just undeniable. Step 1. Prompt with purpose. A Leica SL2 with an 80mm prime. Not shallow, not soft, just direct. Let the hard flash do the talking. Raw, unapologetic, and framed at eye level. This isn't just a sandwich, it's branding you can bite. Half wrapped in wax paper, all caps, all confidence. Step 2. Now stack it right. Layer by layer like you mean it. Thick folds of pink pastrami. Melted Swiss clinging on for dear life. Let the prompt know this isn't just lunch, it's a statement. Step 3. Don't build the set, build the scene. Someone mid-bite, sauce on their cheek. They don't care who's watching, that's flavor with feeling. Skip perfect, aim for intentional mess. Prompt nostalgic warmth, editorial shadows, and ultra-crisp texture. Make it look like food chaos.
So it's I mean, imagine this. This looks very real. This looks very real. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, it does. It does.
I think what will happen is that we'll get situations where people start to follow at a certain point, not even humans anymore. They start following influences that are actually non-humans. Take a look at this one, Ajay. You tell me if this is not genius. Fair use.
Interwebs. Yeti Boo back with some more ASMR. Let's get right into it.
That's crazy, man.
Time for some pine cones. Quiet, the mud is talking. Don't worry, for soup, not self-discovery.
Yo.
Shout out to Yeti Boo. But yeah, it's getting there, and imagine, RJ, if you can go to 4D. Look at this one. Can do all types of angles. Next one, 4D. So again, this is going to influence movie making. At a certain point, you probably won't even need all these CGI guys. You only need one guy or two guys that can prompt experts.
Yeah.
And then you have people who are trying to push everything forward, but maybe are a bit too early. RJ, you maybe have a future competitor. Fair use.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
May it please the court. I come here today a humble pro se
All right.
before a panel of 5 distinguished
Is this-
justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case?
I generated that.
I'm sorry?
I generated that. That is not a real person.
Okay, it would have been nice to know that when you made your application. You did not tell me that, sir. I received the application. And you have appeared before this court and been able to testify verbally in the past. You have gone to my clerk's office and held verbal conversations with our staff for over 30 minutes. Okay? I don't appreciate being misled. So either you are suffering from an ailment that prevents you from being able to articulate, or you don't.
This is crazy. She's scolding him. But RJ, just imagine if you could hire or send out your own AI to do certain cases.
Not real. He is. And I can show you how I made him. I mean me. But I'm gonna let him explain it. After all, that's why I made him. I was created on Hygiene with a 2-minute talking video of my real self. And once I have the video topics ready, I go to ChatGPT to write me.
So I'm not gonna play it because it's the audio played in the background. But as you could see, he generated himself as a double. So he doesn't have to do the video himself. So basically, in the future, you could probably send your own image to a court to discuss the case. Don't even have to be there. Possibly. And if the AI is smart enough, it can probably use your train of logic and win a case.
Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly.
Crazy times.
But the thing about AI, at least in the current stage, is that
currently it's not that developed, but it's getting.
It's not that developed. It will develop even more. I think what it will be able to do is, for example, you can make a negotiate for you. But I do think, KaiR, that there is a human element. There is something, a human element that AI will never get. But there are a lot of people who don't have that element right now either. So it's like, I think it will replace a lot of human beings. But there is something, so being human, there is an element of humanity. There is some things that I think that we do that AI can't do because AI is mimicking. But if we are honest with ourselves, the human beings of nowadays are not the same, cannot be compared to the ones of 50 years ago. 50 years ago, people were more humane. 50 years ago, people were less selfish. Nowadays, people don't care about anything else. They only focus on themselves. not humane, you can't really blame them either, because when you're humane, people will dupe you, people will take advantage of you, it's so I do think that
So
in
you
that
say
sense you
it's
won't remark,
mimicking.
but there is something.
The what
I think
the
humanity has something that AI can never have. But it's like it's an intangible. It's not something that you can grab. It's not. Some people call it a soul, but again, there are people who are
let's
walking around
talk
soulless.
let's talk
Look
in
at
4
what's the
years.
guy's name? Manny Fresh. What's the dude that you
Manny
talked about? Not
Fresh.
Manny Fresh. The one who you had the Vinny and the whatever.
Manny
Finny.
Wise.
Manny Wise. Yeah, Manny Wise. So hey, I mean, a lot of these
I
people
think
walk
I think
around.
I think the thing is, RJ, I do agree with you on this. At this moment, it's not there yet. But looking at how it's developing, I think in a couple of years it can. What you say, of course, it's mimicking humans. But what are humans doing in general? They're mimicking what they see as well. Kids mimic every day. That's how they end up being as toxic as their parents.
Instagram models. Instagram models
Yeah.
create.
So
So
so the question
using.
is,
Yeah.
the question is, till what point will it continue mimic, and from what point on will it be able to actually create its own? And then that's when it's gonna be a slippery slope,
Game
because
over. Game over. Guys, that's it. That's finished.
guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this. When do you think will the AI be able to actually move instead of mimic how we do, how we think, how we create sentences? Let us know in the comments what you think. It's a crazy world right now because everyone is trying to grab something from the AI world or the AI development. It's like the internet boom. We have a countless amount of startups that are collapsing right now because they are being exposed for being frauds. There was a couple of weeks ago, there was this AI company, Builder.ai, who was a unicorn who collapsed because the back end was just Indian developers pretending to write code. So we are here where people are trying to grab the money and run. Crazy,
Yeah.
crazy. The poster boy. So the founder was named Fortune 40 under 40, and we know what happens if you're in the Fortune list. We have a couple
Elizabeth Warren,
of
FB,
FBS. Is it
FBS, Frank
FSB?
Bankman Fried,
Bankman
Sam,
Fried.
SBF, Sam,
SBF.
SBF,
Sam
SBF,
Bankman Fried. Yeah.
Sam Bankman Fried, fried fraud. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fried fraud.
Not free though, fried.
Yeah, he's not free. That's definitely so. People are trying to grab the money and run. So this is definitely a development, and of course, people will try to grab the money and run. But guys, protect yourself at all times. Keep developing yourself. Try to stay on top of things. If you are entering the job market right now, try to develop faster than others because you're gonna get behind. It's gonna be very hard for people to get jobs who are in the entry level right now, and I expect for the next 5 years, because people are gonna enter the job market with old skills, not the new one you need. You're learning to work in an old system, and
Yeah.
it's gonna take a while before they flip. Education is always last in development. I notice.
Yeah.
If you want to develop yourself, you should develop yourself outside of school. School is not gonna help you reach the new level. So make sure you develop yourself, guys. Of course, we are here to entertain, but also educate. So make sure to help yourself, because that's the only way you can go forward. RJ.
Yes. Nothing else from me, so I can close this. Are you gonna close it, or do I have to close it?
You can close it.
All right, guys. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. After commenting to this topic, let us know what you think. The best comment will get a mention in a future show. Rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the notification icon and stay tuned for our newsletter.
Yes, let's go to the comment of the week. Right away, we go to the comment of the week. I'm going to share my screen real quick. And as you can see, this was a comment that was on the Clips channel. They're talking about Cameron again, warning Travis Hunter about his fiance, which it's turning into a bigger show than I actually expected. But let's take a look. Anthony Palace said, "Man, you got to stick with it, but your banter is too dry. Needs more energy. If you're going to stop the video." Thank you for the feedback, Benny Anthony. Jesus. Well, what did I say, Benny? Anyway, shout out to him. Of course, Snuggle668 with the eye emoji. He's looking at us. It's crazy. Crazy. Anything else you want to say, RJ?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for the comment. Again, guys, this is a channel where you can be pro or against. You can agree with us or disagree, but as long as we do it in a polite and in a correct way, then to us it's not a problem. So you're always welcome. And if you want a chance to get a mention in a future show, please comment.
Yes. Let's go right away to the around the internet. Let's start right away with the first one. Kabi Lam or Lame or Lami, whatever his name is. He returns to social media after self-deporting himself. And where did he end up? Because of course, you heard the story, right?
Yeah, I heard the
RJ?
story that his visa expired and that he
Yeah.
turned himself in, something like that.
He overstayed his visa, and apparently, and we're gonna take a look real quick. Some people were basically, telling the authorities about his well-being, but he showed up, and guess where he showed up, RJ? My favorite country,
Japan? Sao Paulo. Brazil.
Look at him. He showed up to Brazil. Shout out to him. But according to this guy, this is what happened. Fair use.
Get the interview, guys.
Don't know if it's real because this guy sometimes posts stuff real funny, but funny as in not trustworthy. Anyway, fair use.
It's just letting you know. Bo, as I mentioned, is the person that broke the news. Like, how did you know about the whole Kabulem thing? Like, how did you know that he was overstaying his visa?
So he had worked with a few of my friends. So my business partners, they worked with him and he was on one of their companies. Basically, they just told me, his visa was revoked 3 years ago, yet he's come back to the US 49 times on a revoked visa. He was making money in the United States, and many people were saying that he was signing contracts under different names and sending money back to Senegal. So he was like in the country, evading taxes, and on a revoked visa for 3 years. I just called some buddies in the administration, and I never seen anything happen so quick. They were like, we're going to get right on this. They actually gave him until June 1st to self-deport, but he didn't do that either. He wanted to stay because he had other contracts signed to attend things in the United States, one of which I was at. There was the Beautiful Game, it was called, with a bunch of celebrity soccer players and things like that, and Kabi was supposed to be there, was signed contracts to be there. But that was the day before he got deported.
So according to him, he's the one who basically informed the authorities about it. Story is a bit sketchy because I know how visas work by chance, and in a way you unless you're gonna jump the border, and I don't think he's the border jumping type. If you don't have a visa, you can't come in. So coming back 49 times with a revoked visa, probably the last one expired, not the previous ones. But yeah, looks crazy though. Looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks crazy. And on the one hand, you might say, hey, but why would you do it? This guy is he's a positive person, role model. But on the other hand, I think, rules are rules, laws are laws.
Yep.
And yeah, you need to stick to the rules. And hey, it is what it is. I think that if he had applied, he would have gotten it.
Definitely.
I don't see why not, because he's actually helping American companies get money. But still, you need to do things by the rules. I do hope, however, that the US is lenient with him as it relates to future requests, because again, it's not like he's doing illegal things. He is contributing to the growth of a lot of businesses, to the marketing of a lot of businesses. He was even in Bad Boys 4. So
Really? I haven't
yeah, it was
watched
in
it,
Bad
so-
Boys 4, yeah.
Did he did this as well?
If you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Okay. I
Hey,
don't know if it's,
what can I say? So, yeah. But I do hope that the government is a bit lenient with him, so he can, get in if necessary. But even if he doesn't, I mean, he has brand deals, I believe, in Europe as well, in all over the world. So he's good. He's good.
In the international, you will be good. You will be good. Yeah, I think it's a shame because I don't think yeah. Well, I think you hope, but I don't think they'll be lenient on this because, of course, you're overstaying it, and he's not the only European who's getting sent back. I've heard a lot of Europeans say they came back because they are tired of America. They don't like it anymore, knowing damn well they got deported. But okay, you know how people cap at all times. They cap always.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one, man. Why you should avoid prison at all times, man. Hey, RJ, prison ain't for me, man. Prison ain't for me. Jail either. Fair use.
Oh man, the crazy shit in jail now. They making Glock dookies. What? A Glock dookie. Take a water bottle and then you just fill it up with piss, shit, with any kind of fucking body fluid you can, and you just let it sit and you just let it chill in your room and shit. Anytime you got some beef, you pull it out and you just spray a motherfucker with that shit. It's so many videos you could just watch of motherfuckers fighting with the Glock dookies. And they say this shit is crazy. It'll clear the whole flow once that shit gets sprayed.
Oh, dude.
So somebody spray you in the, you ain't fighting no more. They just spraying Glock dookies at each other.
Oh, fuck. This just ruined my day.
Yeah, the Glock dookie.
The Glock
Yeah,
dookie.
imagine somebody hit you with the Glock dookie, man. Your whole week fucked up.
I promise I'm not getting you a Glock dookie.
The Glock dookie worse than the real good. I'd rather let it shoot me than hit me with the Glock dookie.
Same, please. Put 3 in me. Put fucking holes in me,
not the
dude.
Glock dookie. That shit. And then it's like, bacteria and all that shit. You're going to get sick, some rashes or something,
Crazy.
That Danny Brown?
Yes, Danny. Yes. Shout out to Danny Brown. And Tom Segura, of course.
Yeah, Tom Segura. Yeah, of course. I didn't think that I would have to mention him, but hey, I never knew about this. I wasn't planning on going in the first place, and this only makes it worse. It makes it worser, as he said. It's only worser.
You-
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, RJ? In prison, you gotta share your cell, and this is sometimes what you will see. Fair use.
Sorry for the sounds.
Yeah.
You get loosened up after you're here for a while.
Could you just not look at me while you're doing it?
The sound of when you got
It's crazy. This is the reality of life. People never think about it when they get locked up. Avoid prison at all cost.
There really was no reason to do that, man. Let's move
What?
to the. You made your point. Next.
I made my point. Okay.
Next story.
Next story.
That's crazy.
By the way.
Oh, I
by
saw
the-
this one. Yeah.
By the way, before I go to this one, let me go back. You know the guy who created the shot, watch you whip. Now watch me nay nay. Now my
Yeah.
whip, watch me nay nay.
Yeah.
He just got 30 years.
Yeah, I saw this. Yeah.
So this is he's gonna hear someone empty
Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh.
watching you in the face while he's dropping a dookie for his Glock dookie. Anyway, let's go to the last one for today. Crazy times, man. shout out, RIP to Sunjay Kapoor, who was a billionaire, and he happened to, let's say, he swallowed a bee. This is him talking about the future, but little did he know that his future was quite short. Fair use.
Where will we be 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now? I don't know. But I can say this, that there will be more involvement in software. There'll be more involvement in, radar, sensors, and autonomous in mobility as a whole. And we will follow that trend.
What many don't know about you is you're a polo player, an avid polo player. But beyond polo, any other sport that you fancy or are part of on a regular basis?
Yeah, I mean, I do every sport. I ski a lot, play tennis, I swim. I used to swim for my state, in fact, when I was in school. I do every kind of sport there is.
You also own a polo player or part own a polo team?
Yeah, I run my own polo team. Where will we be 20, 30?
And that's where it happened. He was with his polo team in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, and that's where it all went wrong, where he, by mistake, swallowed the bee, and the bee probably stung him, which resulted in a heart attack.
That's heavy allergies.
And that's crazy. You know what's crazy? Apparently, I didn't know this, but if the bee stings you from the outside, you of course get the problems. But if they sting you from the inside, it's even worse.
They don't know that.
Doesn't even have to be allergies. According to what I've read, it's worse if they sting you from the inside out, because then I think there's no way to I don't know how they described it, but it was worse.
Yeah.
But this guy was a billionaire. He had 1.2 billion according to Forbes. So, hey man, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. That's the crazy part.
Appreciate every day. You never know when it's your last.
Yeah. Very unexpected. Very unexpected. This is the worst way to go out. He leaves behind 4 children, so they're probably gonna take over. He was the chairman of the auto components maker Sona Comstar, which was founded by his late father, in 1997, who was basically a pioneer in India's auto components industry. So he took the company over as managing director after his father passed away in 2015. And after that, he expanded the company furthermore to more countries like China, Mexico, Serbia, and the US. And and now he's not here anymore, man. It's crazy. And by the way, he has a United States citizenship.
And gave it to
his kids.
To Kabi.
Well, Kabi will have to. Kabi can pay for it. I don't know why Kabi is doing. By the way, RJ, I don't know why Kabi is doing cheap. He's being cheap because he's making 20 million a year according to Forbes, and he can pay 5 million and he can get a brand new green card.
That's true.
Very stupid of him, actually. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Crazy, guys. A billion won't stop you from passing away because of a bee, which is a crazy way to go out, man. Crazy way to go out. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Do you believe Kabi Lame is a not so smart guy, because he could have probably paid for his own green card without overstaying anything? It's just a 5 million. For 5 million, you can buy one. Of course, do you plan to avoid prison and jail at all times before you get hit with that weapon of mass destruction? And last but not least, very unexpected, billionaire's journey ends after swallowing bee. Do you have allergies? Do you have to take care of yourself even more than other people. Let us know in the comments what you think. And of course, we'll be picking one of the best comments to feature one of our future videos. So make sure you share your hottest take. RJ.
Yes. Also, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon. And last but not least, check out or stay tuned for our newsletter. We'll be dropping it soon, where we will share with you viral moments and articles that did not make the show. Been a pleasure to serve you once more. Remember to engage with us. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. And we'll see each other in the next one. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.